New moon for June 17th, 18th, 2023 at 2 degrees of Gemini. Wow. Okay, so this is a very important new beginning, a new reset, a real fresh start. Now, all new moons are, but this one really is bringing in our new ideas and giving us an opportunity to start something new that we've been percolating on, or that's really might just be coming in during this new moon period of time that's very much connected to your heart's desires. This is something that's been percolating, and that is you're really being called to share with the world in a particular way. Great time for thought leaders to put your ideas out there, for travel, for just exploring new things. So you're going to want to be aware and be wanting to have a lot of communication about all the percolating ideas coming in. Hi, I'm Prema Gurreri, and welcome to Chart Your Path. I'm so glad that you're here. I appreciate that you subscribe and that you share, and if this is all resonating for you, I bring you updates 2, 3, 4 times a month and more. And if you are wondering what your Vedic Astrology chart is, your ascendant, your moon, my free chart calculator is in the link in the description, or you can go to my website, Solutionary, S-O-U-L, solutionary.com. Also, the Sacred Wealth Code Archetype quiz is there, as well as all of my other great offerings are as well. This new moon is on June 17th, 18th, depending on where you are, at 2 degrees of Gemini in Vedic Astrology in Mrigashira Nakshatra. And Mrigashira is represented by the deer's head. This is a very curious placement. Gemini is a very curious placement. This is, Gemini, of course, is ruled by Mercury, our great communicator in the Vedic Sacred Wealth Code system. And this is, we can always feel anxious or restless with the new and the full moon. And with this one, it's really more about anticipating something new. So if that's the case, just know that it's a time for you to be curious and to communicate and to explore new things, just like a deer does, moves from one thing to another. This is known as the seeking star. We really are, seeking our heart's desires. It's a place to really explore information, but also explore your own intuitive hits. There's a deep light coming in from illuminating things. And also in the Northern Hemisphere, the solstice is happening just after this new moon as well. We want to make sense of things here. So that's where the communication about the ideas comes in, but we also can feel very sort of restless with this energy. So, you're going to want to be mentally stimulated. So give yourself some good information to dive into. At the same time, though, there is a new idea that is going to be wanting to be birthed through you, and a great time to start something new. Now, a new moon is always good for that, but this new moon is really a wonderful time to allow one of these ideas for you to either take action on it or create a new plan to take action on it. It's also really great for business, I want to say to you entrepreneurs, and to move something forward in your business, and especially where Mercury has been until the 7th of June, and Mercury is in Taurus now, but it'll be coming into Gemini on the 24th. This is a really good time for, finally feeling that business mojo for you entrepreneurs as well. So this is, again, the energy of sort of seeking and searching for something. We don't want to get lost in distraction. We want to be in curiosity. Okay, and because if we're in distraction, then we're sort of end up in overthinking things. But if we allow ourselves to be curious, we might snack on this, snack on that, dive into this, dive into that. But with the interest of curiosity is going to lead us in that more creative energy to land on the ideas, or to allow the ideas that have been percolating to come forward, toss them around, communicate that with someone, and let something be birthed from that. So I'm really curious, what ideas are you having? What has been percolating for you? What's coming through with this new moon? I'd love for you to comment below. Read all my comments. So also the god Soma is associated with Mrigashira. And soma is associated with the nectar of life. So this is part of the seeking, like what really is the truth? What really is, that nectar of life for you? What is making you feel more radiant, or would you like, to enliven you? This has a lot to do with, again, connected to your heart's desires, but it gives us this thirst, this longing for new experiences. So it's a great time to travel as well. So there's the mental new experiences, and then the physical new experiences. What could you do that's new and different around this new moon to sort of quench that thirst for the new experiences? And best to do something that you're tapping in about, and that's like, okay, yeah, this is going to enliven me, as opposed to all of a sudden find yourself doing something unconsciously to give yourself a new experience that may or may not be aligned. It is a great time to put yourself out there as a thought leader, as putting your ideas out in the world, and a great time for communication and writing and media. So whether you're writing a blog, whether you're working on a book, whether you are, posting on social media, whether you're journaling, let those ideas come forward and toss those ideas around with others. If that's one other person, or get some people together and have a salon or a think tank, and really let the ideas fly during this time. Great time for all of that. And through that process, what you are to birth new, as far as the new idea that wants to sort of take the lead at this time, will rise to the surface. And let's remember that Mercury is process oriented, and Mercury rules Gemini. And Mercury, what I mean by that is Mercury's involved in it, and is curious by nature, and likes to communicate, and likes to be in process with things, because one thing is connected to another and leads to another, and it's hard to pin Mercury down sometimes. Mercury's not always interested in the outcome, but Mars is, and Mars rules Mrigashira. So there is that energy there to help us get more connected with the actual outcome of something. So the outcome is just to birth the idea and then be in process with it, and let's see what happens from there. So let curiosity really rule here, but the energy will help you to illuminate the truth. Again, we're looking for that soma, that nectar of life here, and also it'll activate your feelings, about your beliefs, thoughts, feelings, which come first, So be connected with that. Which thoughts are more in resonance by how they make you feel. So be connected to that. Also, it's really great for your business and great for your business mojo. The merchant is one of the archetypes of Mercury, and the merchant's very activated here in Gemini. And of course, as Gemini moves into this placement on the 24th, will really activate as well. So it's a great time to birth something new, launch something new, but not launch too many new things. Don't launch 10 things. Don't launch 20 things. Let's focus it in. Explore, and then focus it in, and what's the next thing that you're going to launch, the one thing. Watch out for the overthinking, overanalyzing things, because that will squelch it'll squelch your ability to move anything forward. So if you find yourself in overthinking, come back to weighing your idea against what's my purpose, or what's my purpose for, birthing this new idea or doing this, to help keep it aligned. Because that overanalyzing is the shadow side, and that will, there might be a belief there you need to clear, but that will definitely rob you of your energy there. And allow yourself to really make some new connections and explore with other people, but watch out for arguments, because Mars does underlie the energy here of Mrigashira, and Mars does like to argue. So be a good listener as far as sharing ideas as well. So great. New moon, excited about this, but also want to remind you this is very mental energy, and you're going to want to stay grounded. Get your feet on the ground, literally put your feet on the ground. Do yoga, exercise, stay grounded. Like I have many meditations in my programs, and we have a grounding meditation specifically. We need to stay present and in our body. Staying present is another way to stay grounded. That's breath, that's also being grateful. grateful for what's happening right here and right now, allows us, or appreciation allows us to stay present right here, stay focused. So make sure that you are staying, get down into your body as well, because that'll help you to be grounded and not get lost in the mental energy and the mental distraction. And then you can harness this curiosity and use it in a really wonderful way. Also, Saturn is going to retrograde within hours of this new moon. On the 17th, and it's retrograding at 13 degrees of Aquarius. I talk about this in my June update, and so you can refer to the June update, and the link is down in the description for that as well. But just remember that Saturn's going to retrograde in Aquarius, and wherever Aquarius is for you is going to be, Saturn, our great planet of karma and commitment, and it's our timekeeper, and gets kind of puts us, brings our feet to the fire to be committed to things, is going to be retrograding over the next 5 or 6 months here, and it's going to have us kind of taking a closer look at some of the things that we've already been looking at, because it's going to retrograde. And so it is going to stay in Aquarius. It's not moving back into Capricorn, but some of the old Capricorn issues may come up during this time. And remember, with Aquarius, and on a general level, and with Saturn being there and really focusing on our social dharma and our social purpose and where do we fit into the fabric of socially, and especially in this paradigm shift we're in. And as we review that, we might have some new ideas about how we want to reevaluate and maybe do things a little bit differently as Saturn moves direct again. And then, of course, this is going to hit you. What is Aquarius in your chart? The chart calculator, if you don't already have it, the link is in the description, and it's on the main page of my website, solutionary.com, SOUL. It will help you to understand that house of your chart and how that's playing out, as well as how the new moon is playing out as well. And so I'll be back with a July update for you. Again, I'd love to hear the new ideas that are percolating for you. Leave those in the comments for me, and all my readings and all the links are down below, and my programs, and lots of free gifts down there for you too. I'd love to connect with you. And there'll be a full moon healing circle on July 3rd. I will bring you a full moon update before then. And I do those every month, and it's a wonderful expanding and healing opportunity, and very much around the spiritual warrior actually on this next full moon. So look forward to connecting with you however we do, and so much love to you.